Qualified buyers the first volume Island Fighting to examine for 10 days with no obligation to buy. Write World War II Time and Life Building Chicago or phone toll-free 1-800-228-1234.
It's hilarious fun. Benny Hill, he's back. Coming January 18th on KPTV 12, Portland.
From the Portland Sports Arena, this is Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford, with your #1. And by Tom Peterson's at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. And a good Saturday evening again, everybody. I'm Frank Bonham, and I'm glad to have you with us. We got a lot of things to talk about. Going to be some things happening over this weekend. Of a charitable nature tomorrow night at the Coliseum, particularly a hockey game for leukemia. I'll tell you more about that later on. We got a lot of wrestling action tonight. You know, it's a double championship, double main event tonight. A lot of action, a lot of news to bring you, some new faces to stay with us, won't you? We'll be right back after we hear our first message of the night from Tom Peterson.
Price reduction. Save $100. As advertised this week on the back page of the Sunday Oregonian. TV Click. Save $100 when you buy this Sanyo video recorder. Now only $4.99. You save $100. Only $4.99 for a video recorder, and you get free membership in Tom Peterson's Top 50 Movie Club. And there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's. That's a great buy on a video recorder. And you know what, Tom Peterson, we sold more video recorders in 1980 and 81 than any store in town. And we expect to do the same in 82. And there's 5 basic reasons why we sell more video recorders than any store in town. The first one is price. We believe we're competitive on every price every day. $499 for a Sanyo video recorder has to be a good price. We carry the 10 top leading brands in America. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 10. Also, remember, we have over 50 video machines hooked up and on display, so you can choose the one that's best for your needs. And most important, we believe our sales staff and customer service department has the proper knowledge to show you what you have to know about VCRs. And, of course, the movie club, the top movie club in the Portland area. It's all at Tom Peterson's. And here's a great buy on a video package for home movies. You can save $200 on this Toshiba Panasonic indoor-outdoor portable video system. All 3 pieces. Video recorder, AC adapter, color camera, only $9.98. And here's what you get. Toshiba portable video recorder, Toshiba AC adapter, Panasonic color camera, membership in Tom Peterson's Top 50 Movie Club, 2 blank videotapes. All this for $9.98. That's Tom Peterson's.
Tonight's the night. Jansen Beach Center's Moonlight Sale happens tonight from 6:30 to 10 p.m. It's your chance to save big, so stop by tonight during Jansen Beach Center's Moonlight Sale.
A near-capacity crowd on hand. Later on tonight, Hacksaw Sawyer, and probably his toughest test to date since he won the heavyweight championship for the Pacific Northwest. He goes against the top challenger, Playboy Buddy Rose. And then Bourne and Oliver make another attempt to win the tag team titles from Rocky Johnson and King Parsons. Double championship action. One of the many good causes we've got tonight to tell you about will be happening in 2 weeks. The annual hospital benefit date for the Alcator. The Shriners are bowling again. 2 weeks from this weekend. More on that in a moment.
And 40 pounds from Hong Kong, Chan Lee. His opponent in this corner, 238 pounds, from Kansas, the former football player, Art Cruz. The referee, Sandy Barr.
The Alcator Shriners in their bowling date Saturday, January 30th, Sunday, January 31st at Timber Lane, 4030 Northeast Halsey. We in wrestling have kind of taken a heart to this one. Don't know if any of the wrestlers will be able to get out this year, as we have in the past. This is a special one, so we like to plug it pretty good. It's for the things for the kids that's not covered in the hospital budget. It's kind of a way of getting around the red tape. And the kids need something a little extra. This is what the money's used for that's raised. The bowlers get into action 2 weeks from this weekend. Timberlanes for the Al Qaeda Shriners Hospital Fund. Chanley in against the Kansas Cowboy. Art Cruz, first match of the evening. Curt Hennig, son of Larry Hennig, a fine wrestler, is on hand here tonight. Will be making his Northwest debut. Arm drag slam, arm drag slam. Chung Lee gonna bail out. So this isn't working too well. Art Cruz making some good moves on him. Kids night, Portland Sports Arena, and between the two championship matches and kids night, we packed the place. I see one area where the bleachers aren't up, but other than that, every place is packed and people are standing. First match of the evening. They lock up, side headlock. Trying to turn out of it. Cruz gets the takedown with the top wrist lock. We mentioned there's a hockey game, the old Portland Buckaroos against the former Vancouver Canucks at the Coliseum tomorrow. In between periods, there's going to be a lot of things going on there. All the money raised is going for leukemia here in Oregon, the treatment of leukemia. And they're going to have celebrities between periods in a puck shoot, trying to put puck in one of two goals. And then Buddy Rose was invited, and Rose, being Rose, said, I don't want to do what all the other celebrities are doing. He said, I'm a great athlete. I want to show how great I am. He's going to get on skates and go against a goalie. It will take 5 tries to score against a mystery goalie. Between periods at the hockey game tomorrow night at the Coliseum. More on that later, I'm sure. Hip toss for the takedown side headlock on the mat by Chung Lee. Side headlock. Dandy Barr's the referee. They both have a hold. Chung Lee is in a head scissors being applied by Cruz, Art Cruz, young man from Topeka, Kansas. Turning like he might get the pin. With a headlock down on the mat, Chung Lee with the hold. The end of this first match, remember, we'll review. A preview, actually. The towns where wrestling going to be held. There you can see it live. Good move by Art Cruz. Hip toss for the takedown to the wing lock, and he's working it on Chung Lee. They're packed in here tonight. Hacksaw Sawyer proving that as a champ, he's a drawing card. Whatever we don't get to show you on television tonight, remember, you can find out tomorrow morning on KYXI Radio, where we have wrestling wrap-up. 3 different shows, just short ones, give you the results of the night before. That's at 8:17, 9:17, and 10:17. KYXI News Radio 1520 on your AM dial. Chung Lee back with the head scissors on Cruz. First match of the evening as we've just gotten underway before a capacity crowd. Trying to slip it. He seems to be making his escape. He's part way out. He's got his knees on the ankles of Chung Lee. He's got the head out, but Chung Lee still has a hold of the head and went to the eyes. Gouging Chung Lee. A judo kick. That was a glancing blow. Over the top rope. He's choking. Elbow smash, top of the head. Judo headbutt. Cruz coming back to the midsection and gets thumb in the eye. And that sash, the purple sash he's wearing, worn for adornment, was used there as a weapon. Andy Barr warning him but not making him take it off. I'm sure it has some traditional significance, although I wouldn't know what it is. Except maybe the Chan family likes purple. Maybe that's it. With a headlock down on the mat. Chung Lee in against Art Cruz. Chung Lee from Hong Kong, China. Getting a lot of fine memorabilia in. Some great pictures of that fabulous card. The night Lonnie Mean beat Tony Bourne, sent him to the hospital, and a big card at the Coliseum. A lot of pictures of that. Knee, elbow drop. Check that. Elbow drop is missed by Chung Lee. Again, anybody who wants to donate any memorabilia, write-ups, pictures, programs about wrestling you might have. Hip toss all the way across the ring. Going at him, going to bring him out with a monkey flip, and does. Covers for the body press. Hooks the outside leg, but cannot get a 3 count. Only 2. In the football stance. Art Cruz, footballer at Kansas. Nails him again. 1, 2, and that's all.
3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes.
Worked in downstairs to the midsection and up under the chin. Chung Lee doing the damage. Kick to the midsection. Side headlock, and looked like karate to the camera, and it looked like karate to Sandy Barr. He's calling for the bell. He's going to disqualify Chung Lee. Charlie will be disqualified for using karate. Art Cruz wins it on a DQ. We're waiting for the official sign of it, and there it is. We'll go over it once again. In a moment, we're going to give you the towns where wrestling is.
Where the match on disqualification.
But I do want to tell you, that on the 20th of next month, February, we will be having our 15th anniversary, celebrating 15 years on the air with Portland Wrestling. And so for a time, we're trying to put together, it's kind of unofficial and fly-by-night, but we're going to put together some memorabilia, and that probably have it at Tom's Peterson's stores. So if you would like to donate something, we can't be sure that we can return it to you. So if you do send it, don't send anything, in other words, that you want to keep. If you have something you want to share with the people, memorabilia over the last 55 years or so that there's been wrestling here in the Northwest, you can send it to Wrestling or myself, care of Tom Peterson, Southeast 82nd and Foster Road. Here's where the action is, and there's a lot of it, man-to-man. First-time confrontation. We're going to headline the card at Tacoma tomorrow. That's a 7 o'clock card, Tacoma Bicentennial Pavilion. Over in Yakima, Washington on Monday. Tuesday, the big double cage Portland special, Buddy Rose, Rocky Johnson getting it on. Wednesday, a super card in Medford. Elton Owen has that one going down that way. And then Thursday on Salem at the Grand Theater, there is a super card. Friday at Eugene, Elton Owen with another big one. And Saturday back here in Portland, and a week from tomorrow in Hillsboro. We'll be back in a moment. Right now, remember, they're going out for business. That's what they're doing at Marv Tompkins, going out for business. Here's Al.
Well, Don, how come you're not in school today?
Because it's Martin Luther King's birthday.
Well, do you know who Dr. King was?
He was a great man.
Yes, he was, and he loved people, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Are you going out of business?
No, we're going out for business. Now, that's not to be confused with going out of business. See, we've been the #1 Ford dealer in the Northwest for over 20 years, and I'll tell you something, we're not going anywhere. We've got an inventory clearance sale on now, though, and we have over $25,000 in upfront cash assistance from Ford right now on escorts like this one. Why, a person with their upfront cash assistance and their trade worth $2,500 could take this car home at the low clearance price of $55.95, and their payment would only be $81.07 a month. But if they wanted a nice used car, this is a 1976 Olds Cutlass, beautiful, and it's only $29.95 this weekend. So we want them to come on down. That's at Marv Tonkin Ford.
Where
You're
you're
number one.
I've been drinking Olympia beer going on 41 years now. Heard tell about that artesian brewing water they use. Ain't never seen no artesians. Don't know what they do, but whatever it is, it sure makes that beer taste good. If I ever do meet an artesian, I'd like to shake his hand, if he's got a hand.
This is Omni, the new frontier, unlocking the door to the future. This week, electricity, a powerful and mysterious force. First, the body electric, and one man's winning battle against a crippling disease. Then,
welcome to Xenon.
The magical world of computerized sound.
I just think it would be really nice to use a female voice.
On Omni, the new frontier.
Sunday at 8:30 on TV 12.
West coming up this week. Dutch Savage to tell you.
Hurry up. Don Owens told me tomorrow at Tacoma, Washington. That's Sunday. Monday night, Yakima, Washington. But Tuesday night, the Portland special, the match is a fact. They're going to have the 10-foot-high steel cage around the ring and the yellow steel cage, a 9x4 with, Rose and his opponent will be in the ring in the cage, and the Army is going to be locked outside the ring in another cage. First time I've ever heard of it. It's going to be a tremendous match. You folks agree on that? I agree, too. Wednesday night, you people in Medford, put your beer down. Listen up. I know there's been a couple of cancelizations down there, but the troops are coming to Medford Wednesday night. Rocky Johnson, everybody else that's involved with Portland Wrestling will be down there with the exception of Frank Bonham. We can't afford him down there. Thursday night, Salem, Eugene at the Lane County Fairgrounds. Supercard coming up Friday night. Next Saturday, Portland. The following Sunday, Hillsboro, Oregon, for the first time in many moons at J.B. Thomas Junior High School. You folks on Tuesday night, I can't tell you enough. If you don't get your tickets early, don't be squawking because it's going to sell out. The cage with Rose and his opponent in it, and the Army locked in the cage outside on the floor. Good night, Willa.
Willa's right over there. Say good night to her in person. 289-4222 is the number to call for tickets. You call that number Sunday and Tuesday. Nobody answers it on Monday if you want to get tickets for Tuesday night. Remember, a good way of doing it is to come out here to the Portland Sports Arena, buy your tickets at the concession stand tomorrow. We'll be right back. Here's good old Tom Peterson.
Where can you buy a washer and dryer pair for under $500?
At Tom Peterson's, that's where.
Is it a quality pair?
You bet it is. The brand name is Hot Point. The washer and dryer are built for years of service. And you can save $50 when you buy the pair, only $4.98 both pieces. And when you buy any major appliance at Tom Peterson's before 4 p.m., our twilight delivery service means you will have it that night at no additional cost anywhere in the metro area. That's Tom Peterson's. That's a great washer and dryer, and of course the price is right. Hot Point, a great brand. I want to talk about twilight delivery service because it's an exclusive at Tom Peterson's. We're the only major store in Portland that gives that service. And it's important. It simply says that if you buy any major appliance before 4 p.m. in the afternoon, we'll deliver it that same day anywhere in the greater Portland area. And that's 7 days a week, including Saturday and Sunday. And that's important because if your refrigerator fails today, you need one today, not tomorrow. And we'll deliver it today if you buy it before 4 o'clock. If your freezer fails and you have 700 or 800 pounds of frozen food in it, you can't wait 3 or 4 days. Well, you don't have to at Tom Peterson's because anywhere in the greater Portland area, if you buy it before 4 p.m., we'll deliver it that same day. Now, here's a great buy on a microwave, a great brand name, Hot Point. You can't go wrong. Where can you buy a full-size microwave oven with a defrost cycle and over 600 watts of power for under $300? At Tom Peterson's, that's where. This full-size Hot Point microwave oven with capacity for a 20-pound turkey, only $299. And at Tom Peterson's, we won't sell you a microwave just to heat coffee. Free cooking schools for you and a friend. Portland's #1 store, that's Tom Peterson's.
Second fall action. This could be a dandy. We got two newcomers to the Northwest. This fella here has been here a couple of weeks. The other fella making his debut. We want to tell the folks in Hermiston, Oregon, we'll be coming your way on Sunday, February 28th. The reason I mention that is because Newport, Oregon is being canceled on February 28th. Folks in Newburgh, if you want any details on it, you can call 265-7050. 265-7050. Folks in Hermiston, wrestling be coming your way on Sunday, February 28th. The Eagles over there putting on that show. Don Owen into the ring for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 250 pounds, in Venice Beach, California, Dizzy Hogan. His opponent in this corner, 238 pounds, from New York, Curt Hennig.
Another second-generation wrestler, Curt Hennig. By another, I say that because we're getting a lot of second-generation wrestlers. Van Eriks, Kelly Kaniski, Matt Bourne, of course, Jesse Barr. A lot of them are on, and here's another one. I am told, and I've never had the opportunity yet to check it, I'm told that Hogan is out of a fighting family, that Hulk Hogan is his brother, which I intend to believe. And I've never checked it with Dizzy. directly. Yes, they lock up in the middle of the ring and circle around. We've got some guests up in the crow's nest tonight. Anytime we get the opportunity to get a shot of them, maybe after the spot or something, we'll let you see among other people the lovely Willow Savage. Curt Hennig, arm drag slam, a quick move. Oh, hey, the young man from back east moves good. Curt Hennig giving away some weight. Hogan's over there claiming that his hair was pulled, but those were just good arm drag slams. Hennig making some good moves. There's some of our guests. That's Stan Terrell and his lovely wife. And then next to them, they're from Columbia Bookkeeping. And Stan's an old friend of Director Larry Neat and myself. We tease him because he's got to bring the wife out to wrestling once in a while. She is the wrestling fan in the family. Pretty good photographer, too, by the way. Willow is right next to them, I think. And we can get a shot of her later on. Back to the wrestling match. Stan Terrell, good friend of Columbia Bookkeeping, and he's out here every now and then. Larry Neat introduced me to him quite a few years ago. Larry's in the truck doing the directing tonight. They're battling for the top wrist lock, and you'd think Hogan wouldn't have much trouble with it. He does throw him off, muscled him off, but Hennig is up quickly. Ready to go right back into action. It's got to be something tomorrow night, that hockey game at the Coliseum for leukemia. The game's going to be a great one. The former Portland Buckaroos, probably one of the greatest franchises ever in professional hockey. Certainly one of the winningest teams in what should be, I guess, has to be called minor league hockey, but it was major league in Portland for a lot of years. They go against the Vancouver Canucks, and Buddy Rose will be on skates trying to score. See how many can score out of 5 against a mystery goalie. And I've heard a couple rumors about who the goalie might be, but I want to wait till I know that Rose can't hear me before I tell you just the rumors I've heard. Hennig working on the leg. While we're plugging worthwhile things, Pete Ward's baseball clinic, something that we've been plugging ever since they've had it, is on again tomorrow, and I'm assuming I didn't get my usual information sheet from Pete this year, but I know it's tomorrow. I know it starts at 11 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure it's at Lewis and Clark. Jimmy Pearsall, outspoken announcer for the Chicago White Sox, part of this past season, will be on hand, along with some other stars. Hogan upset about something. He's talking to the referee. Some kind of complaint. Double championship action tonight. Tag team titles will be defended by champions King Parsons and Rocky Johnson against the team of Rip Oliver and Matt Bourne. And Hack Sawyer, one of the youngest men ever to hold the Pacific Northwest belt, will defend it against the top challenger, Buddy Rose. We're going to hear from Steve Regal later on tonight via videotape. So stay with us and don't miss that. And what you do miss on tonight's show, you can pick up on KYXI Radio tomorrow morning on Wrestling Wrap-Up by yours truly. Reverse hammerlock. Hogan working on Hennig. Hennig lips him and body slams, but Hogan keeps the hold. Pulled him right on over the top. Hennig on top, riding, but can't find a handle anywhere. Hogan and Hennig. Nice circle, ready for action. Lock up. Oh. Hogan goes to a hammerlock. Grabs the hair. He's going to take him into the corner. A count was on him, but he didn't care. He thought he could get him into the corner before the count of 5 disqualified him. Whip. It's reversed. Hogan taken into the corner. Hennig going in the corner after him, missed completely and dove right through the second and third ropes. He is out on the concrete.
Five minutes remaining. 5 minutes.
Hogan working on Hennig inside the ring. Hennig choked on the top rope. He's hurting out on the apron. Izzy Hogan getting the better of him right now. Hennig trying to get in. The left arm being worked on. Hogan bringing him in. Trying to headlock. It looks like he was choking on it. Ringsiders thought so anyway. Now he's being
4
accused
minutes
by
remaining.
fans of
4
punching.
minutes.
Not supposed to use your fist in professional wrestling. Open hand holds are fine. Judo chops are okay. Karate is illegal. Choking is not legal. Hogan trying to get the pin. It's not going to be that easy. Hennig. And he hears that one count. A little flail kick enough to keep him from getting pinned. Smash to the midsection.
3
by
minutes
Hennig.
remaining. 3 minutes.
Back in his eyes by Dizzy Hogan. Well, young guys in the ring, but we got veterans on our crew tonight. I told you Larry Need's doing the directing. Steve Schickles on one of the cameras. Floor directing Alejandro Sierra. Dave Boyles, audio and video. We got some old-timers on the crew tonight. Young guys in the ring, Hennig and Hogan, and it's heating up. And the crowd's getting with young Hennig. Curt Hennig. He whips Hogan, goes in after him, and is caught. Knee uplifted. I think it grazed the point of the chin, caught her in the throat. Now
2 minutes
the body
remaining.
slam.
2 minutes.
Put down hard, covered with a body press, 2, and that's all. Just 2, not 3. Takes Hogan with an inside cradle, 1, 2. Hogan nearly was nailed. Buddy Rose up for his interview, skates and all. Remind you again, a little later on tonight, we'll be hearing via videotape from Steve Regal. We'll be returning at the end of January, 2 weeks from tonight. Kick into the midsection. Stop to the midsection by Hogan on Hennig. These two young guys are having a barn burner.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
Hennig. He comes over the top with a victory roll. 2 and almost, but not quite. Hennig with a couple of judo chops, but not enough to put Hogan down. Hogan body slamming. Covers with a body press. Just count of 1 is all. What's he want to do out of the whip? He wanted to shoulder throw him, but he gets caught in the grapevine. Hitting with the abdominal stretch or grapevine on Hogan, and Hogan holding out against it. Referee Sandy Barr right there asking him, do you want to submit? There is the bell. There is the bell. It'll be a time limit draw. And these two went at it. Curt Hennig, Dizzy Hogan, time limit draw. Hogan, I don't know if he thinks he won on points or what, but I'll tell you the truth, he ought to be happy to get out of there.
The time limit draw.
Okay, time to hear from our sponsor, one of our sponsors once again, and we want to call your attention to the fact that we're talking about Tonkin going out for business. A lot of people are understanding that to say going out of business. Not so. At Tonkins, they're going out for business, your business. Here's Al.
We're going out for business. We're going out for business.
Not to be confused with going out of business. Marv Tonkin's going out for business. As our inventory clearance sale continues, only Marv Tonkin has over $25,000 available in upfront cash assistance from Ford on over 80 new Escorts in stock. Clearance prices are also in effect on all Ford cars, trucks, and vans. And you'll get 2 free season passes to Portland Meadows just for stopping by. There's only one place to buy a new Ford, Marv Tonkin Ford.
We're your number one.
Now Greyhound has 2 great ways to save. The dollar sale. Purchase a one-way ticket to any of Greyhound's selected cities and get your return trip for only $1. And the 2-for-1 sale. Now on most interstate round trips, you and a companion can travel for the price of 1. When you can get bargains like these, why travel any other way? Go Greyhound and leave the driving to us.
Fleetwood, the most respected name in mobile homes, joins Woodburn Manufactured Homes for their once-a-year anniversary sale. This beautiful Fleetwood Wingate is now on sale for only $12,495. And this spacious Fleetwood with 1,100 square feet is priced now at only $17,995. Every home and Glenbrook in stock is on sale during this special event. So make the short drive to Woodburn this weekend on Highway 99E. Come to Woodburn Manufactured Homes.
The recent tax cut was the largest in history, and with more than 100 changes, the new laws are even more complex. I'm Henry Block. We'll show you how the new laws help save money on your 1981 taxes. and explain the many important changes for 1982.
The tax laws have changed. That's why H&R Block is now offering a wide variety of tax awareness seminars on the new tax laws. Make sure you're not missing deductions. Serving Oregon and Southwest Washington.
Tomorrow night at Memorial Coliseum, the old Portland Buckaroos are going to go against the Vancouver Canucks to raise money for the Leukemia Association of Oregon. And finally, they're doing something for somebody else. Buddy Rose will be skating between periods, have 5 chances to score a goal. He says he's an all-star in hockey, too, against a mystery goalie.
I can do it all in baseball, hockey, bowling. You bring on the best athletes in the world in any of those sports, and I will show them that I can do anything. I am an all-around athlete. I played hockey all my life. I wrestled, I played football, I played baseball, and I bowled.
One of many hidden talents, right, buddy?
That's right. And tomorrow night, brother, I'm going to go out there with these skates on, and I'm going to show you people how to score a goal. I'm going to show the Winterhawks how to do it. Tomorrow, and I'm just going to, I promise you, I will make out of my 5 shots, at least 3 of them are going in that net. And they say they got a surprise goalie for me, a mystery goalie. Well, we'll find out about this goalie. Now, you people are laughing. You're going, 260 pounds? Buddy Rose is going to get on that ice and skate. I got to see it to believe it. Well, let me tell you something, brother. I can tell you right now, you line the Winterhawks up on the blue line, and we'll race down to the other end, and I'll go across that line first because this guy can skate also. We are going to take all the championship belts in one night. I am winning a single belt, and it's a promise. And these men have got some promises. Now, we can get up here and we can tell you people that we're the best, that we're the right champions, the champions that should be wearing those belts around our waist. This is the last time you're going to be hearing us telling you that kind of a story, because next time you see us, we're going to be carrying up here over our shoulders or wearing them around our waist, and they'll speak for themselves. But for now, you people, you fat man sitting there, put down your beer, look at us, look at us, and weep. And we all know there's many people out there that wish they could be with us or like us, but it's only an illusion. You'll see it all tonight. Frank Bonneman, how many times have I come up here on this crow's nest and told you that I was going to go out and win a belt? When I come back, didn't I have the belt?
It's happened.
It's happened. That's right, it's happened. But we got 2 guys, Carson and Johnson, that's carrying the belts. They don't even fit the men. The men is not worthy of carrying a belt anywhere. They're no good. We're going to take the belts and we'll send them right out, just like we sent out a lot of other guys here from the Northwest. Johnson, Parsons, boy, you can pack your stuff and get out of here. I can tell you that right now, because you're going to leave without a belt tonight. We're winning them. Right. It's a promise. We are promising. This is going to be our year 1982. We're making the bucks. We're having a great time, and everything is going our way right now, and that's the exact way it's going to stay. Anybody that gets in our way, in our personal, our private, or wrestling life, we put a stop to it, and we always win, and we always come out on top. And I have been winning, whether it's taking lawyers or whether it's taking my own body to do it. I always come out on top. Same for Matt Bourne and Rip Oliver. Nobody is taking anything away from us that we deserve. And we just, when we do it honestly, too. Frank Bonneman, you were sitting at ringside in Salem Thursday night. We beat both of the boys down. They couldn't even move. And they still got the belts because the referee changed the decision. But tonight, we're the winners. For the first time in my life, I know I'm the best.
That's the Army.
The great Gretzky, eat your heart out. Bobby Hall, Gordie Howe, you're looking at the greatest hockey player that ever lived, also.
I guess the Bear isn't going to be there, Don Head. That would be interesting to see him go up against the Bear in the nets, wouldn't it? Hey, a lot of great buys this weekend, so listen up carefully, won't you, as Tom Peterson tells you about them. The great buys at Southeast 82nd and Foster. Here's Tom.
Save $184 when you buy this beautiful Colonial Living Room group. 8 great pieces, only $888 when you buy the group. Our regular price for the individual pieces is $1,072. You save $184. And here's what you get. An early American sofa with wood trim and stain-resistant Herculon fabric. recliner chair with matching Herculon fabric, swivel rocker with wood trim and matching fabric, beautiful colonial cocktail table, 2 end tables, 2 lamps, all this for the unbelievable price of $888 for the group. Yes, the furniture story at Tom Peterson's quite simple. Good furniture at a good price. And to back up that statement, where can you beat this warranty? And where can you beat this price? And there's only one place to buy furniture, and that's Tom Peterson's. That's a great furniture group for only $888. You know what, Tom Peterson will make this statement? Our furniture story is simple. Good furniture at a good price. And of course, that's what we're trying to do. And remember, all furniture groups in Tom Peterson's includes delivery to your home and setup. Every single group, and that's anywhere in the greater metropolitan area. Yes, we do have great furniture at a great price. And here's a great recliner chair at a super low price. Just look. We have one of Portland's best selection of recliners, wall savers, rocker recliners, swivel rocker recliners, nearly 100 on display, featuring action recliners by Lane, and McKeehan, and Berkline. And right now, you can buy this 2-position recliner for only $99. Your choice of rugged vinyl or stain-resistant Herculon, only $99. That's Tom Peterson's.
Well, if you think things are going wild here tonight, they're going to be in a moment. This young man, one of the youngest, if not the youngest, ever to hold the title. Talking of champions, Ric Flair, the current holder of the World's Heavyweight Championship. The sign dates for April. If he loses the title between now and then, whoever has the title will be here in April. We'll have a national championship match, world championship match, check that, in April. Then in May, Andre the Giant, the 8th wonder of the world, and the promoters are still trying to make arrangements for an appearance for a week or so by Roddy Piper.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit for the Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Introducing in this corner, 250 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose, the challenger. The defending title holder, 226 pounds from Florida, Hacksaw Sawyer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that Tuesday night we got probably the biggest card of the winter season, and so don't miss Tuesday night. There's really a lot brewing.
Buddy Rose, if I read lips correctly, said it will be mine, Bonema. Buddy Rose thinks he's Bobby Orr. That should be fun. That sounds interesting enough. I may have to go over to the Coliseum myself tomorrow night. I think that action starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Discussion of the instructions going on. I don't know if Rose is saying he wants quiet from the crowd. No, he's talking something now. You can bet that he's trying to get some kind of advantage, a handshake. Now he wants the microphone. Well, let's listen to what he has to say.
Tonight, Hack Sawyer is going to get the wrestling lesson of his life. Tonight, it's like a child playing with matches, and I'm the matches, and he's the child.
Buddy Rose, out of his warm-up suit. Rose finally about ready to be prepared sartorially anyway for wrestling. Well, naturally, in the time allowed, we only have time to get our one championship match. The tag team will not be on. You can tune in to IXI Radio tomorrow morning. Find out, get the results. And what all happens after television. There is life after TV, you know. Takedown with an inside cradle to almost. Lock up. Whoa, go behind. Rolls him up, 1, 2. Almost got the 3. Buddy Rose doesn't like the way Sandy Bar counts. He's either too slow or too fast. Kick to the midsection. Turns him over, backslide. 1, 2, and he turns over. Now Rose will complain again that the count was not fast enough. They lock up, side headlock. Over the top. Down he goes. Just barely. Just barely. Escaped the count of 3. Rose can't do anything right so far. He better get into the wrestling lesson that he said he was going to give Hacksaw. Buddy Rose sucking it up a little now. And he hears the crowd wail on the beach. He's put on a few extra pounds in the last few months, and the crowd's noticed it. I would say he should wrestle at around 245, 250. He says he's 260. I think maybe he's closer to 270. They're at first fall action. Championship bout. Hack Sawyer defending the Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Side headlock, hip toss. Side headlock down on the canvas. Buddy Rose with the hold. Kids Day crowd. With a cry, we want half. Trying to spur the young Floridian into some action to make an escape from the hold. He turns Rose over. Didn't get a pin on him. Did get a count, though. Rose thrown off, but comes back with a flying tackle. Axel dives underneath it. Rose leapfrogs and nails him with a drop kick. Rose showing some agility. He's taken and turned over 1-2, and that's all. Hacksaw is an arm and a face block on Rose. Turned him over, but Rose able to come right up and keep the hold. It's a headlock by Rose. This is a weakening hold. It's taken a lot of the energy out of Sawyer, and he's got it well applied. Standing. Side headlock now. Rose working on Sawyer. Somebody in the crowd got to him. He dropped the hold and nearly gets pinned on drag slam. Rose dropped the hold. He had the advantage. Somebody at ringside either showed a sign or said something that irritated him. The winglock now. Hack Sawyer working on the arm. Reverse leg drop, 2. Then he goes back to the winglock. Now he bars the arm. Rose almost got pinned just laying back. Trying to ease the leverage on his arm. Rose is reaching across top of the referee, grabbing the middle rope to get some added leverage, and almost got the pin. Irene, our consulting referee across the way, Tried to tell Sandy Barr what was happening. And Hacksaw took care of the problem by himself. By moving Rose away from the ropes up to the middle of the ring. He's got an arm bar, and he's working on it. Another leg drop, yes. And again, bar the arm. 289-4222 is the number to call for tickets for this week's upcoming card. That number is answered on Sunday and Tuesday. 289-4222. The number to call Sunday and Tuesday. Or my way, tell you the easiest way of doing it, a good takedown. Some action, and Hacksaw put it. The flea market opens tomorrow at 8, closes about 3 here at the Sports Arena. They have tickets at the concession stand. You go there, come out here, go to the concession stand. You buy your tickets, you have them in your hand, there'll be no waiting in line. You pick up your tickets Tuesday night. Those of you who make telephone reservations, remember your tickets must be picked up by 8 o'clock or they'll go on sale to the general public. Working on that left arm. Buddy Rose is the southpaw. And you know that before this match is over, he's going to want to throw some punches. Well, that's what Hacksaw Sawyer is thinking, too. And he's working on that left arm. A potent part of Buddy Rose's arsenal. Later on tonight, 2 members of his team, Matt Bourne and Rip Oliver, going after the tag team belts held by Rocky Johnson and King Parsons. The Army says they're going to win all the belts tonight, but they'll have all the hardware by Sunday. Well, we'll wait and see. Hacksaw's brother Buzz wants a tag team partner of Matt Bourne. He is now one half of the World Tag Team Champions. He and Ole Anderson hold the world belts. Flying body press. Takes Rose down. Rose rolls him up. Got a count of 2 is all. Arm drag slam. And I'm going to say something right now, because it is shocking me no end. Buddy Rose, although he's been under pressure much of the time, he's not yet thrown a blow or made a dirty move, and he has made some wrestling moves. He almost took a pin there with a great wrestling move. And Sawyer nailed him with a flying body press. He rolled under it and up over on top and nearly got the pin. Rose is up on his feet, and Hacksaw has the hold. You can see him reaching out, getting the extra leverage. Turnbuckle treatment for Hacksaw. Rose to the other corner, far neutral corner. For turnbuckle for Hacksaw. We are in the first ball action of the best 2 out of 3 for the heavyweight title being defended by Sawyer. They have been wrestling 14 minutes, and we haven't had a fall. Whoa! Flying elbow. Caught him right on the chin. He rolls over, hooks both legs, and it looked like he had the pin, but he didn't get it. He got a count of 2. I'll tell you, these guys hooked up after the Battle Royal. They were the last 2 men in the Battle Royal that determined the championship. They went to war. Here again, we are seeing another classic match. It's become something to see when Hacksaw and Buddy square off. Hard. Oh! Sawyer and a rookie mistake. Sawyer had him hurt and went in the corner. Dropped the shoulder, and when Buddy went out of the... And Buddy is pinned. Rose is pinned. He had the cradle. Hack Sawyer small packaged him. A brilliant move. Hacksaw Sawyer with a sensational move. Buddy Rose had to hold. Buddy Rose had to hold. Hacksaw Sawyer small packaged him and got the pin. The first fall goes to the defending champion. Well, get out your paper and a pen or a pencil. Once again, we're going to run down where all the wrestling is. Coming up in the next week. So if you haven't jotted it down, be sure and do so. You should have jotted down that it's coming to your area. Sometimes later on in the week you forget about it and it's hard to get the information during the week. Here we are, big card starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow at Tacoma. A super card at Tacoma. Monday on Yakima. Tuesday, double cage match here in Portland between Rose and Rocky Johnson. Wednesday, a super card in Medford. Thursday, another big one at Salem at the Grand Theater. A lot of action going on there. Friday in Eugene. Elton Owen has another one there in that great wrestling town. Next Saturday, we're back in Portland, and Sunday in Hillsboro. A week from tomorrow in Hillsboro. It'll be my pleasure to be there. The card starts at 7 o'clock, and that is going to be another super card. We'll be right back. Another reminder, Marv Tonkin is going out for business. Not out of business, they're going out for your business. That's right. Here's Al Tonkin to tell you more.
Hello, I'm Donna Fabry, and this is Alan Tonkin.
Hello.
We're going to do a commercial. First, I have to ask him something. Why did the frog jump on the rock instead of in the water?
How come?
Because he didn't want to get wet.
Oh. Fort Stark. Fort Stark, last chance to buy a car before you get over the mountain. If you want a good price car under $1,200, come out to Fort Stark. Take this 1972 Ford Gran Torino. A lot of places might ask as high as $1,895, but see me this weekend, you pay only $795. Here's a hard-to-find 71 Volkswagen Squareback. A lot of places might ask as high as $2395. This weekend, Fort Stark, $1495. Or how about this 76 Pontiac Grand Prix? A lot of places might ask as high with tilt wheel and the whole works as $29.95, but at Fort Stark, you pay only $16.95. And remember, there's only one place to buy, Fort Stark. Last chance.
Last chance to buy a car before you go over the mountain.
Wow.
Here are 3 good reasons to shop at Carpeteria. Quality, like this carpet made with new ankle-on nylon pile with built-in Scotch Guard protection. Low discount prices, like this carpet made with ankle-on nylon pile, just $13.99 a square yard, and a large inventory with thousands of rolls available for immediate installation.
With us right now, Rocky Johnson. Now, Rocky, I got to ask you this because it's come up. I've been asked about it all week. You said last week if you could get him in the cage, get the Army in jail cage, that you would either beat him or leave the area and go home. Now, that's a lot to say against Rose.
That's exactly what I said, Frank, for the simple reason I'm sick and tired of Rose. I'm fed up. I feel like I let these people down. I had a cage match with him last time. I kept him in the ring, but I wasn't thinking. His army interfered in that. This way, with his army in that cage, that small one, I don't have to worry. I'm saying this. I'm not bragging. I'm putting it straight on the line to your brother. If I don't whip you like the dog that you are, then you won't have to worry about me here no more. Now, since I've been here, I've met a lot of friends. I plan on staying here a long, long time. So Rose is going to take a lot more than you, brother, to run me out in the Northwest. You know, Frank, this thing's been going on ever since I got here, right? He's been on my cage. I've been on his. I split his head open. He split mine open. So this Tuesday night, brother, it's all on the line. And I'm going to get them men in the cage, in a small cage, because I got Parsons, White Cloud, and them, and they all promised me that they'll take his army and put him in that small cage. So Tuesday night, Rose, is down to one thing, me and you.
Double cage Tuesday night, Buddy Rose and Rocky Johnson. Rock, thank you. We'll be right back. We're going to hear from Tom and some great buys.
Save $100 is advertised in TV Guide this week. You can save $100 when you buy this Gold Star 19-inch remote colored TV, only $3.99. That's right, a remote 19-inch color, only $3.99. Terms only $21 per month. At Tom Peterson's, we carry these top 10 TV brands: Panasonic, Zenith, Sanyo, GE, Hitachi, RCA, JVC, Magnavox, Toshiba, Sony. Now that's Tom Peterson's. As a consumer, there's over 300 stores in Portland, the greater Portland area, where you can buy a colored television. But there's only one that takes all the doubt of buying a TV. That store is Tom Peterson's. It's our no-hassle guarantee. It simply says you buy any television at Tom Peterson's, and you're not happy with the price you paid in the first 30 days, or the performance, or the warranty, bring it back to the store, and if we can't make you happy, we'll give you your money back. Yes, that warranty takes all the doubt out of buying a colored television at Tom Peterson's. And of 300 stores, there's only one store that puts it in writing on a daily basis. Yes, we say there's only one place to buy a television, and that's Tom Peterson's. I'd like to talk about brands for a minute, because they're important in colored television. We carry the top 10 brands: RCA, Zenith, GE, Magnavox, Hitachi, Sanyo, Panasonic. Yes, some great brand names. You know them all. They're all at Tom Peterson's. Great selections of 25s, 19s, 13s, AC/DC color, and it's all at Tom Peterson's. Here's a super price on a 13-inch TV. Save $50 when you buy this Sanyo 13-inch colored TV. Only $299. Our regular price is $349. Our sale price is $299. You save $50. And there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's.
It's the best of Saturday Night Live, weeknights at 11:30 on KPTV 12, Portland.
Second fall action. Repeating that Steve Regal has called, said he got a definite okay from his doctor to start wrestling Saturday, January 30th. He's now in an exercise regimen that'll have him ready, he says. Just think of it now. He's had that shoulder out over 3 months ago and laid up ever since, and wrestlers are not guaranteed anything. If they don't work, if they don't wrestle and win their share of the purse, either the winner's share or even loser's share, they don't make any money. So can you imagine what Rose and Matt Borden are going to have to pay in blood to Steve Regal? And we're going to hear from him after this fall via videotape. So stay tuned. Hacksaw won the first fall. Oh. Sidestepping like a bullfighter. Rose sidestep. Gave him a shove. Hacksaw went right through the ropes on the far side of the ring. It's up on the apron. Rose is there to greet him and puts him through on this side. is, needless to say, a man with a large ego. He wants to do such things as attempt to score goals tomorrow. He's going to be on skates between periods of that hockey game for leukemia at Memorial Coliseum tomorrow. Oh, he wants to suplex him. A suplex drop from the second turnbuckle. I don't see that Hacksaw can get up from that one. He was suplexed off of the second turnbuckle. Feet almost into the ceiling. First time ever that I can remember. Rose is yelling, first time ever it's been done. And I've got to say it's the first time I've ever seen it done. A suplex from the second turnbuckle. Picked him up outside the ring and suplexed him right dab in the middle of the ring, covered with a body press. And our match for the championship is all even at one fall apiece. Remember, out at Marv Tonkin, they're going out for business. They're going all out to get your business. Here's Al to tell you more.
We're going out for business. We're going out for business.
Not to be confused with going out of business. Marv Tonkin's going out for business. As our inventory clearance sale continues, only Marv Tonkin has over $25,000 available in upfront cash assistance from Ford on over 80 new Escorts in stock. Clearance prices are also in effect on all Ford cars, trucks, and vans. And you'll get 2 free season passes to Portland Meadows just for stopping by. There's only one place to buy a new Ford, Marv Tonkin Ford.
The folks here in the arena are going to have to look in when they get it home to see our next portion by videotape recording. We've got some words from a man who will be back in 2 weeks from tonight, Steve Regal. Here's Steve.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sam Menaker, and I'm very privileged to have with me one of the finest young wrestlers in America today, the inimitable Steve Regal. And Steve, I just want to say thanks for being here, and I'm awfully sorry that when you got hurt, you couldn't defend your title and you had to give up that Pacific Northwest heavyweight championship.
That's absolutely right, Sam. I did have to give the belt up. All the people out there know what happened. They know what went on. Mike Masters separated my shoulder in a title match through the orders of Doughboy Buddy Rose, and I was out of action. I've been out of action for 8 weeks now. It's going to be another 3 or 4, but I want you to remember one thing. I told you I'd be coming back, and I will be coming back. I want my belt back. That I left it up for a tournament. I don't know who's got it now, but I'm coming back for 2 things, my belt and Matt Bourne. Let me give you a little history of that championship belt. I held that belt for 6 months continuously, successfully. I defended the crown against Rip Oliver. I beat him. I beat Stan Stasiak in the defense of my title. I beat the big, ugly bear, Gene Kaniski. I beat him in a defense of my title match. I also beat Mike Masters, who separated my shoulder in the first fall of the match. I came back and won the match to keep the title. And last but not least, Doughboy Buddy Rose. I successfully defended the title against him. Now, that brings us to my ex-partner, Matt Bourne. You know, Sam, everybody's got skeletons in the closet. You see Richard Nixon, Spiro Agnew, all the politicians. Everybody's got a skeleton in the closet. Well, Matt Bourne, I've got something to show you. You've got a skeleton in the closet waiting for you, brother. Right here. See that, Matt Bourne? That's a skeleton. This skeleton is alive and well, though. It's coming back to Portland for 2 things. 1, to get even with you. 2, to get my belt back. And that's what I'm coming, Matt Bourne. I told you I'd be back. I don't care when, where. I don't care if it's Eugene, Oregon, Salem, Oregon, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington. I don't care where it is. I'm coming for 2 things. My belt and you, Matt Bourne. Matt Bourne, I know you like the back of my hand. And when we get in that ring, brother, there's going to be hell to pay, I'm telling you. I owe you. I've been out. This has cost me so much money, so much time. You talk about pain. I was in so much pain for 8 weeks I couldn't even sleep. All the people know. They know, Matt Bourne, what happened. They know what's going to happen. And I'm coming back, Bourne, for 2 things. To get the belt and to get you, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Steve Regal.
That's Steve Regal, 2 weeks from tonight. Right now, here's Tom Peterson from Southeast 82nd and Foster Road. Some great buys in both stores. Here's Tom.
New at Tom Peterson's, the names: Toshiba, Advent, JVC. The sound, breathtaking. The price, only $888. You save $208 when you buy the system. The terms, just $39.95 a month. Here it is, Toshiba AM, FM, stereo, digital, synthesized tuner with 12-station memory. Toshiba matching stereo amplifier delivers 40 watts per channel. Advent, the speakers speak for themselves. Rated by a leading stereo publication as having the best deep bass response and the best high-frequency dispersion. JVC, direct drive turntable with Empire diamond tip stylus. All this for only $39.95. And there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's. That's probably the best stereo for under $1,000 that can be bought in the city of Portland. Great brand names, Advent, Toshiba, JVC, all put together in a great system for only $888. Now at Tom Peterson's, we don't talk a lot about stereo and audio systems, but we've got them all. Car stereos, portable radio cassettes, systems. Remember, on every system, you can buy any piece you want separately. You don't have to buy the whole system. And here's a super buy on a Sanyo stereo system for only $2.99. This Sanyo stereo system at only $2.99 is an outstanding value. Plus free 12 blank cassette tapes and sonic headset. We want to place 200 of these Sanyo stereo systems in Portland homes in the next 30 days. The system has everything: AM, FM stereo radio, cassette deck, turntable, 2 speakers, stereo rack, and the sale price is only $2.99. That's Tom Peterson's.
Third fall championship action coming up. Spot after this fall. Buddy Rose, Hacksaw Sawyer in the ring. We are waiting for third fall action. Bell is rung, and he's trying to go. Yes, a body throw, more than a body slam. He threw him 8-10 feet. And again, and that time, Hacksaw landed and rolled out of the ring off the edge of the apron. They're all even a fall apiece. And he really punished Hacksaw to win the second fall. Suplex him standing on the second turnbuckle.
4 minutes
got him
remaining.
up in the air.
4
That's an
minutes.
added 4 feet or so. He drop kicked him into the aisleway. Hacksaw landed a good 5 feet from the ring and bounced another 5. Buddy Rose working unmercifully now on Hack Sawyer. Sawyer down on the cement sandy bar, angered at his actions. With hands tied as to just how much he can do. He's going to try to get in. Buddy Rose brings him in. And shoulder throw, backdrop, way up in the air. 1, I think he's had it. 2, no. Sawyer not giving in. Sit-out backbreaker coming out. Bounces off the top rope and back into the ring. Rose is giving him all kinds of punishment, ending the second fall and starting here in the third fall. Hack Sawyer comes back, swinging to the rather ample abdomen of the Playboy. Now knee lifts to the stomach. Whip to the far neutral corner.
2 minutes
Brings him out of the corner with a monkey flip. Nailed him with a drop kick. Yes, sirree. You could see that one coming. Rose is tied up in the top 2 ropes. Well, you see it. You see it. He got the pin. We are all out of sponsor messages, so we're going to keep it right here. Now, you saw it happen. Rose got the pin, but it was with his feet on the ropes. Rocky Johnson demonstrating what happened. Rocky Johnson demonstrating on King Parsons what happened. Buddy Rose has the belt around his waist. Sandy Barr is questioning how Buddy Rose demonstrates his version. We got a dangerous situation with people up around the ring. Sandy Barr reverses his decision. Sandy Barr disqualifies Buddy Rose. Sandy Barr disqualifies Buddy Rose. Hacksaw Sawyer keeps the championship.
And Buddy Rose is here.
The bell was mine and Rocky Johnson stood. Hey, Rocky, Tuesday night will be your last night in the Northwest. He's gonna think he can beat me. He'll leave because it ain't worth staying here if you can't beat me. Bye-bye, Rocky. I'm gonna beat you again. I've got a plan for the cage match Tuesday night. I've got a plan with Bourne and Oliver. Even though they're in this cage, even though they're in that cage, I will think of something to beat you, Johnson. You just stole the title from me. I had the belt. It was around my waist for 45 seconds, and you opened your mouth and said I used the ropes. The cameras speak the truth. My body and my winning ability speaks the truth, and you people will see the truth Tuesday night when I defeat Johnson. Did I beat him the last time in the cage? Did I?
I will have to say yes.
So if I beat him this time, he's going to go, he said. Bye-bye, Rocky Johnson, Tuesday night. Nothing's going to stop us. The cage ain't going to stop us. The prison ain't going to stop us. We've got a way to beat you. This place will be packed again. But you people can't change the decision that night because it's anything goes. And now make sure when it's anything goes, I'm going to make another promise. I promised I'd win tonight, and I did. I'm making another promise, Justin. I'll beat you Tuesday, and I will reign #1. I don't lie. I speak the truth. I'm going to clean up the smut around here and get rid of the smut that I had before, and I'm going to take care of all of you so-called do-gooders, the new Hennig, the Johnsons, the Parsons, the Regals. Don't get in my way ever again after tonight, because Tuesday night, I'm taking it out on you, big boy. Musclehead Rocky Johnson, you have interfered in my last match. You're leaving after Tuesday. Nobody will back you up.
Okay, Buddy Rose is saying he doesn't care if the Army is in this prison cage. It's 4x4x9. The Army goes in this cage. Buddy Rose goes in the cage with Rocky Johnson around the ring. It'll be a no disqualification. Anything goes. Buddy Rose is still saying he'll find a way. He'll find a way to beat him. Well, the number to call for tickets on Sunday and Tuesday, not Monday, Sunday and Tuesday, 289-4222, 289-4222, or come out to the flea market, get your tickets at the concession stand. I'm Frank Monomer. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody. From the Portland Sports Arena, this has been Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford with your #1. And by Tom Peterson's, both stores at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Tonight's show directed by Larry Neitz. Our technical director was Harold Toney. Cameramen Brian Nice and Steve Schechtel. Floor director Alejandro Sierra. Audio and video Dave Boyles. Master control Debbie Foster. Frank Bonema saying so long, everybody.
Movie 12 is next on KPTV.
Now run. The crowd who disagreed with that.
But almost is tough.
They're all good hockey players, but I think I could teach them a thing or two out there.
This is the second period, and Portland's in trouble. Vancouver's Jack Mitchie makes it 4-1 Canucks.
Well, personally, we like each other off the ice, but when they drop the puck, they're as aggressive as we are.
But the old Buckaroos got it together one more time. First, Norm Johnson makes it 5-2 Canucks.
It'll come a little better as we go along. You know, you get a chance to loosen up a little, and especially when you're getting warm, you skate better, too, you know.
Then the Buckaroos scored 3 more in 47 seconds. And with 4 seconds left in the second, Cliff Schmaltz puts the Buckaroos ahead for good. Now look who Vancouver used to tie it, Superman, who seemed to come out of nowhere to make it 6-all. But Portland got back. Those old Bucks don't look like the Harlem Globetrotters, but they used one of their tricks, and the Canucks were all wet. Portland finished with 8, Vancouver had 6, but the winner was the Leukemia Association of Oregon, for which the game was played. These guys had a lot of fun, but you can believe we're all going to need a case of Bengay in the morning.
A chapter out of the 60s relived at the Coliseum tonight, the Buckaroo Old-Timers hosting the Vancouver Canucks in a game for charity. The Canucks, led by players such as Orland Kurtenbach, Bruce Carmichael, Mylon Marcetta, and Jack Mickey scoring here, race out to a 4-1 lead. However, the Bucks scored 3 goals over a 47-second span late in the second period. The Norm Johnson line, Norm, Bill Saunders, and Andy Edmonton excelling. Portland going on to an 8-6 exhibition victory. Checking out scores in the NBA.